Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. Welcome to this edition of Growing Wisdom. And today we are out in Medway and we're at Barry's Greenhouses. This is a wholesale spot. And I love coming out here and showing you folks some of the things that they have. One of the things that I'm really impressed with this year, always impressed, is the topiaries. Lots of really unique topiaries. And topiaries are just a fantastic way to have something small in a container that gets kind of tall and really is your thriller. So we like to have the thriller, the filler, and the spiller. And these topiaries make great thrillers. Let's take a look at some of them. I'm basically just going to start at the end here and show you the fuchsia topiaries. These are really nice. Tracked hummingbirds do fairly well in a relatively shady environment. They don't want to be in deep shade, but if you don't have a lot of sun, the fuchsias work really well. And you can see just how colorful they would be in kind of a shady spot. And then you move on, and this is one of my favorites, this little potato vine topiary here. It's, obviously the leaves look like potatoes, look like eggplant as well, related. Here's just the tag there. Different colors, you got the different pinks, and obviously there's a white one here as well. So that's absolutely fantastic and kind of unique. I have not seen that before. That would need to be in full sun. You want to make sure that these are really secured into any container, especially at the beginning, because if it gets windy where you are, they can literally flop over, so be careful. And then we'll move on to these little guys here. You can see all the different colors. Fantastic pentas. Just a beautiful plant. You know, you've got this nice little tubular star flower here. Liking that a lot. Full sun plant to part shade. Most of these things you don't want to keep in too much shade or they just don't flower as well. And depending on, the size of your container here, they've got the taller ones and a little bit shorter, but it's the colors really that are absolutely fantastic. One of the more unique topiaries here is the shrimp plant. This is just a fantastic flower. You can see how it opens up, and you can see why it gets its name as well. It's got that shrimp color, almost looks like a little fish. These are beautiful and nice and tall as well. You could put something underneath them, of course, to give it a little bit of substance, but this will definitely be a thriller. Wants to be in full sun to part sun to flower quite profusely like this throughout the season. Lantana is another great plant that makes a beautiful topiary. You can see the colors here. This will attract bees and butterflies. You don't want to let it dry out. And I like to give these a little bit of liquid fertilizer throughout the season. You can put something in there like an Osmocote, which is a time-release fertilizer, which will feed them throughout the season, 3-4 months. But by adding a little bit of liquid fertilizer, they're going to flower just a little bit better and a little bit longer. And here again, you can just see the height of these. So depending on the size of your container will determine just how tall you want your particular topiary. The final plant I want to show you is this Gardenia topiary. Wow, is that absolutely gorgeous. And you can see just how beautiful the leaves are. To me, the flowers are stunning, the scent amazing, and the leaves, that shininess, just so fantastic. There's some smaller ones there, but the leaves are wonderful. And you would put this in a, maybe a little larger container, put some things that spill over the side and fill it as well. Nothing too tall because you actually want to see that nice stalk there and allow that beautiful plant to shine throughout the season. No pun intended. So there you have it, a little bit about topiaries. Remember, they need to be kind of honed in that container so that they don't flop out until they root in. So sometimes I use like a landscape staple or something like that. Lots of unique ones, lots of wonderful colors. I think that this little here potato vine topiary is one of the more unique ones I've seen in quite a while, and certainly something that will be interesting in any container for the entire spring, summer, and into the fall. For Growing Wisdom, I'm Dave Epstein.